Good day, good day, good day, my good loving humans. Sending data. Good day, good day, good day. It is not daylight savings time. It is not some other time, some other universe, some other something. Good day, my good loving humans. It is just earlier. We are here, ready to be completely present, ready to keep the main thing the main thing. Travelers up the street called trust, headed to the ultimate destination, that is the Tower of Power, that is the understanding of self. Here we are, ready to climb into our supersuits, ready to take the proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that freedom is at our feet, that we can be free from the past and unafraid of the future because we are practiced at being present. Here we are, ready to flex our willpower muscle by being completely still as we engage in this beautiful habit together with our minds separate yet one. Let us set the container. Trying too hard to get it all in. That is what has been going on with me. The amount of pressure that I've been putting myself under is not healthy, and I am missing things, not enjoying these morning steps, this routine that absolutely helps me so much, that allows me to have this energy that others say that they can feel from everywhere. I could save you the details, and yet it's in the details that maybe there is an example and some help for all of you. The 8 a.m. The 8 a.m. time for the meditation was sort of set arbitrarily. It was because initially we were starting the day inside the organization and someone suggested meditation, and it has developed into what you see now. The amount of work that I have been doing is leaving me exhausted, and my body is not responding in the morning the way that it used to. Maybe that's just age, or maybe it's because of the amount of stress that I'm under. Who knows? Anyways, it is taking longer for me to get ready for that morning run, and that morning run has been my whole life for so long, and sometimes it takes so long to get ready that I miss it. I miss it because of the 8 a.m. meditation. And I'm rushing, and that leads to injury, and those injuries, they are depressing me, and they're making it harder for me to feel myself, and I find myself drinking, and I find myself just not feeling as though I am getting to the things that are most important to me to center myself. So this is not in any way selfish. Something had to not give, because that would mean losing or stopping or giving up. Rather, something is having to shift or move. We've been doing this now for over a year, and with that experience comes reflection. And many of you, as near as I can tell, are not doing the meditations during the live. So, does it matter if it's 7 or 8? Maybe not. We shall see. And I thought to just tear the Band-Aid off and just start at 7, rather than putting out a poll or just advertising that we were starting an hour earlier. Let's just see how it goes, shall we? Because that's the point of all this, isn't it? The point of my being here and doing this, the point of my authenticity, just revealing my heart on my sleeve, is about being as real as one can be. Here in Staten Island, out to all of you, wherever you are. So, how do we get there from here? Well, we get there by going within, into our best selves, with beginner's minds, with patience, with faith, and with devotion, rather than impatience, indifference, and mistrust. Let us become who we were meant to be today. This meditation seeks to help you make it through. It seeks to connect you to the universe that is you. It seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before, deeper and deeper into the epicenter of your circle. A focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind. So say we all. Let us stay curious. Let us take these morning steps wherever they take us. Transition into breath. If you're seated, your feet are to the floor and your palms are in your lap. If you're lying down, each limb is touching a surface. If you're in the lotus, I dare say you know what to do. If you're standing like me, Tai Chi, shoulder width apart, those feet should be. These are going to be beautiful belly breaths. We're going to bring the air up in to the chest and up in to the head, expanding the diaphragm like an accordion, expanding it through and up. A light pause and a free fall down, letting go of that air. No need to hyperventilate, so no need to force the air out. Just let it go. It may make you a little lightheaded and a little nauseous, and that's okay. Here we go now. In through the nose and out through the mouth, or whatever works for you. Breathing deep. And release. 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 Breathing deep. 3, release. Breathing deep. 2, release. Breathing deep. And release. 1 final time, breathing deep. And release. This time, allowing your breath to fold into your physiology. Allowing your lids to close at your own pace. Turning your senses to your outer body, to the object form, to the outer membrane. Down to the lower limbs as you have them, if you have them, what you have. Feet, ankles, toes, fascia of the soles, calves and knees and joints, and long hamstrings and weighty quads and thick glutes. All together, draw them down. Squeeze them in, creating tension, focused attention. And when you have it, all together, let go. Feeling that release, finding now the root, finding the base of the spine, the line of the chakra, the sacral and solar plexus, the heart center. As you have, and if you have, and what you have of the stomach, brain, belly, of the ribs and the rib cage, all together, draw them in, squeezing down, taking hold of that root, tight the abdomen, squeeze the pectoral, winding tight, And when you have it all together, let go. Feeling that release, finding the upper back and shoulders, finding the neck, as you have and if you have and what you have of biceps and triceps, of forearms, of wrists, of palms, of digits, all together. Draw them in, squeezing down, creating tension, focused attention. And when you have it all together, loose and let go. Going into the head, finding the eyes and their sockets, the ears and their lobes, the teeth, the tongue, the gums, the skin of the cheeks, the follicles of hair, the sinus, the throat, the crown. As you have it all, squeeze down what you have, taking in tight, creating tension, overriding all of the tension you're carrying. And when you have it all together, let go. Letting go of the outer body, letting go of the object form, the outer membrane, letting go to the vibration of the tone, the reverberation of voice, letting go to the inner glow of the inner body, to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket, letting go of each thought, of each distraction. Release without attachment, letting go to the center of your circle, letting go and feeling this moment of self-awareness, feeling consciousness rising in you, the crystal clear you filling your sphere of influence, letting go. And choosing with your free will to use your imagination to be the artist of you, the creator of an image. Each artist uses an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, guitar, drum, voice. Choose the instrument you will use now. And on the vast canvas of your self-awareness, with long, smooth strokes, strums, or hums, create the image of your field of peace. Let the colors come. Let the tones tell you. As you flow, you connect to the connection that is flowing inside of you, to the electric surging free, to the cosmic you, to the universe that is you. You create this image. You set this scene. Allow the scene to float in the expanse that is all around you. Now let go of that instrument. Let go of imagination. Let go of your free will. And in consciousness, be. been here before, be for the first time. In the complexity is simplicity. Being in your field of peace. Being where you know that you can make your way through. With the hand of your mind's eye now, reach for your scene, holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket. Begin to smooth it into a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Holding the ball out in front of you now, peer one more time into your scene and see the field of peace. And as you do, release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle. And as it splashes down, let go of all that you may not know. As the ripple pushes forth, let go of all that you cannot understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel that pulse, as you feel the ripple push forth, as you feel your circle expanding from your acceptance, in affirmation and out loud now, if you can, say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use my free will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. This is the space that exists in between stimulus and response. The space where I stand in the center of my circle, where I have the power and the freedom to choose those responses. I want to believe, so say we all. And now, call your attention back to a light breath. And with a breath light, allow the world back onto your body, onto your head and neck and shoulders, onto this outer body with a breath light and a light breath. Allow the world back onto the body, onto the heart center, with a light breath and a breath light. Allow the world back onto the body. Take hold of your root, calling attention to your upper and lower limbs as you have, and if you have, and what you have, of the rib cage, of the miles of digestive tract and brain belly. And at your own pace, begin to flutter open your lids. Begin to focus on the you of now, the you of today, the sharpened you, the focused you, the you who has never left, the you who is not the drop in the ocean, the you who is the ocean in the drop. And to we who are the tide, my good humans, if you have that cold water, do drink it down. If you have the time, please spend the time writing down how Will you use the image of your field of peace today? How will you use that image later on today when the world is bearing down upon you? How will you use it to be more mindful in those difficult conversations? How will you use it to be more mindful as you beat yourself up? How will you use it? Write it all down, my good humans. Write it all down. I hope that this didn't come as too much of a shock. I suspect that if you're watching this later on, at some point during the day or night, it kind of isn't going to matter whether or not it was at 7 or 8. So yeah, I just kind of like pulled the band-aid off there. Things have been really challenging, and I felt not at my best, and I felt like I couldn't give you my best. So I shifted it up a little bit. And if this is not working for you, do let me know. You can drop it in the comments. You can reach me individually. Send me a message. Let me know how you're feeling about all of this. I want to be able to do as much as I can to be able to do more. And this gives me enough space to ensure that I can do all the things that I need to do for myself to take care of me so I can help take care of you. Anyway, the song today is I Try Too Hard, and it's by a band called How Great Were the Robins. Pretty cool. Peace and love, my good humans. Peace and love. Oop, we'll see you back here tomorrow. See, when you're tightening up, that digestion starts to kick in. That's a good thing. Peace and love, my good humans. Peace and love. See you back here tomorrow. I love you individually and as a group. And remember, this is where the decentralized revolution is happening. It's all within.